challenger.
We're about to see a mirror match go down, where they can match each other move for move. This is the hardest kind of match. Who will come out on top? All right, first round. What's going to happen? Stands firm and blocks the drive-in. Checks with the projectile. Okay, we're in the early stages of the round. Player 2 pushes the opponent into the corner. The drive gauge is completely empty, meaning their ability to block is also weak. What are they thinking here? Player 2 has used up all of their drive gauge. Gets the counter hit throw. Knockdown. Low heavy hits. Mix up incoming. They were right to be on guard there. Picks up the win with the counter hit. Looked like they were baiting their opponent into making a mistake. Player 1 on the board first with a win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Fires off in overdrive. Player 2 didn't manage their drive properly through that round. Meter management is absolutely vital, and they need to manage it properly for this coming round. Creates an opening with a low heavy. Gotta be careful not to whip at this range. Player experiencing burnout. Bends the meter, hoping for a good return. Uses the game for the super. They're not playing around here. Player 1 will have to drop some hard. Life lead is there, but still, oh my god, they just choked it up. Our fighters are at a standstill. What's the play here? Burnout activates. They gotta go. Break through with the throw. Here's the final round. The real fight starts now. Presses for a reaction with a fireball. Player 1 will look to apply forward throw, laying the pressure on Finn. Wow, reads the counterattack. Player 2 has the overhead. Block super hard incoming. Excellent read. There's a burnout. Player 2 is looking at a crimson to win capsule on the dome. No resources to work with. They gotta do this the old-fashioned way. Looking for a hole. The low! Amazing! Flatlines on. Player 1 survived that tense mirror match. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Throws them to negate the block. Neither of them willing to back off here. Lays on the pressure with the projectile. Does a good job of pushing back. The drive impact whiffs. Are they ready to punish? Both sides backing off to form their game plan. Oh, easy tech. They block the overhead and absorbs the attack and fires back. Takes the chance to hurt him. Heading into the end game now. It's getting tense. Each hit is so important here. Player 2 finishes things off with authority with that big punish counter. Player 2 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? Fireball from very long range. What's next? Jumps up. How's this? Very. Goes low. Going in, player 1 hits him with a stop and pop. Player 2 will need to play it, uses the gauge for a super art. Uses the gauge for the super. They're not playing around here. Using the super can open up huge chances for you. Player 1 is working with a better gauge. What can they do with it? Drive gauge is looking bad. What do they do now? Tries to bait out a reaction to a fireball. You've got to be mindful of reach and jump-ins at this range. Burnout! Expect the tempo of the match to change. Clint sets up with the jump-in. Jumps up. Player 1 can't afford mistakes without that drive gauge. They're low on both life and drive gauge right now. Somehow manages to block the jump-in. Oh, burnout! Did they mean to do that? Catches out the cage right there! This is gonna kill, no doubt final round. Expect to see some fireworks. Let's get it. Who uses their drive game? Quick dashing. Both fighters are raring to go. There's a wall splat. They can't do anything now. Reads the jump in perfectly. Flushes that off and keeps going. Dragon Blast! Oh, here we go. Anticipated that throw. Drives it back, misses. Ooh, what a smart throw. Leads them air to air. Player 2 has a big drive gate lead. Forward throw, laying the pressure on things. Wow, reads the counterattack. Are you kidding me? I'm not. Player 1 comes away with the win.
Here comes a new challenger.
Oh, looks like these two have more beef than a Philly cheesesteak.
Got it. Round 1. Fight.
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Gets a good lead on their opponent. The combo's there. Now they get pushed into the corner, where it's going to be very difficult to escape. Player 2 in that dangerous burnout state. One fighter's drive gauge is just about empty. Can they recover, or are they in trouble here? Player 1 is maintaining the corner position for some juicy damage. Takes a trip. Life lead open KO. Player 1 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? Everything up until now, and everything from here on out, is so vital. Impact's a no-go. Oh, burnout triggered! Knockout and Dhalsim serving up a sick burn with a sunburst. Player 1 in dire straits with burnout. Looking for a chance. Picks up the counter. This is going to be huge. Experiencing burnout. Solid anti-air. Both sides getting ready. Can they use in their drive gauge? The drive impact doesn't work. They're in range. We're gonna see it. Perfect execution with the anti-air. Break through with the throw. Here's the final round. The real fight starts now. Looking to wrap this round up quickly. Keeps them guessing with a yoga arch. Hits them with a stop and block. That combo, Dhalsim serving up a sick burn with a sunburst. Nails it! Pounds him from above. Player 2 is looking at a crimson excellent block. Player 1 has the super gauge advantage. Bamboozling time with the yoga float. Sets up with the jump in. Connects with the throw. Low heavy, but no go. Were they willing to risk it for the overdrive? Can this drive bring them back? How's this? Close! Player 1 is in a very good spot. Ugh, take a seat. No one could have called that. Player 1 was definitely sweating during that well-earned win.
Round 1.
It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that comeback. Angel hits him with a stop and bop. That combo did decent damage. The quarter makes it hard to escape. What'll be the setup here? All right. Can they use the corner to mount a comeback? Adds on a bit extra to that, and a super activation. Looking to score some juicy damage. Was looking for that jump attack. Locks them down with the arch. Player 2 is gonna have to wait for that drive gate. Were they baiting them into that? Player 1 will have to fight back to X. Smart decision there. The chip damage was enough. Player 1 wins the first round and is now riding a huge wave of momentum. Who's going to start things off? Projectile to try and change the situation. Nice, perfect parry there. What'll they do next? Burnout activates. Decides to meet them in the air. Sunburst! I hope they pack some sunscreen. Player 2 doesn't have a lot of drive gauge to play with. Not a good thing. Burnout! Expect the tempo of the match to change. Both sides in burnout. They can't use the gauge or the super. They're not playing around here. Wow, that's some big time damage there. That's a big gap. Who's going to close it? Crowns him from above. A real anticipated that throw. Hits the drive. The next touch, willing to risk it for the overdrive. What's next? There's a burnout. Genius read with that throw escape. Player 2 can't use any drive moves. Gotta... No! Sideline zone. Player 1 gets the win in a convincing fashion.